share that with them. So like, we're not telling you girls you can't date. That's not something at all that we're saying. We just want you to question dating, because we never question dating. We never ask God if that's what he had for us. We want you to do that, and come back to us and let us know. So us girls, well, of course I didn't want to pray about it. I was like, God obviously wants me to, but I didn't ask him, so I decided to ask. And we all prayed about it, and we studied, and we read books, and we listened to teachings, and we did all that stuff, and us girls really decided that God wanted us to save our single years and give them to him, and to fall in love with him first, before we go and fall in love with a bunch of different guys that probably aren't even going to be our husbands. And to let him define us, and to let him show us what true love is. And so I can tell you that us girls, I mean, our ages, 20s and 30, and none of us have ever had boyfriends before. We've never held a guy's hand. We've never even kissed guys before. Because we said, God, we're going to fall in love with you, and we're going to look to the future, and we're going to think about our future spouse. That I don't want him going around kissing other girls that aren't me. I think I'd probably beat that girl up. So, I want to think about the future, and I think so often we think about now and how we feel now and how we feel insecure now, instead of thinking, okay, let's go to God and find out who we are and find out what true love is, and let's wait for his timing to bring our future spouses along. So, just so you know, we do have guy friends. I think a lot of people think that we are like locked in like caves, and we're like, boys, go away.
Like Rapunzel.
I know. And so we do have guy friends, and that's how we pursue relationships. Like, okay, like if we find something attractive in one of our guy friends, like, God, we're like, Dad, like check that out in that guy, and so that's how we're very open with it. But right now we feel like God's protecting this time. God is leading us on the path that he wants us on in his timing. I know he's going to bring our future spouses along in his timing, and he's going to show us the way.
And I want you guys to know too, one thing my mom always encouraged us, God knows the desires of your heart. If you're single, know this, he knows what's best for you, he knows what you want, he knows what you need. And it's something that we don't have to be panicked about right now. And she always would tell us, she'd always go, girls, God made one Adam and one Eve, not one Adam and 5 Eves, and say, hey, go ahead Adam, date around, see which one you like the best. I didn't prepare one for you. That God made one Adam and one Eve, and in his timing, he brought them together. And until that Adam slept, Adam didn't even have to concern himself with well, what's she going to be like? God, what am I going to do? How do I put myself out there? God, his timing is perfect. And I just want to encourage you, and what we believe is that, not that one day it's going to drop out of the sky and everything's going to go to slow motion, and like the movie, and our hair's going to blow in the wind. That's just not how it's going to happen.
Be nice, though. Be fun.
It would be nice. I know it's going to take a season of a relationship, of eventually dating, yes, our future spouse, but we just want to date the one man for each of us.
Wait a minute, rephrase that.
I'm going to get so many bad letters. We just want to date the one person that God has for each of us. That's the only person that we want to date. So that's what we're waiting for.